I don't know if this is common knowledge uh, or if it requires having some more specific knowledge about popular psychology. Meltdowns, just like no nuclear plant collapsing. A meltdown, I would say that they can be explosive or implosive, and it's not that some people are explosive and some people are implosive. Some people do get meltdowns and some people don't. And well, yes, they are actually acts of panic, reactions of panic. But what people would not guess is that they are not, at least not in my case, and as far as I know, this usually is not the fact. They are not emotional. It's more like a logical short circuit when there are contradicting messages, or when there is damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, like an impossible situation, momentum 22. And there is also something rational about this, as far as I know. I've read some theory about this, about freaky behaviors. Because this is damn fucking interesting. Freaky behaviors are usually not signs of poor mental health or emotions being unstable. And it's not about calculating either. It's instinct, or you might say improvising. You don't arouse this, and what you do is that at some point you stop fighting it, you give in for it. And having mentioned these things with feeling extroverted and thinking introverted, which I believe plays a role. Yes. I said this is not emotional. Emotions in this case is not anything that originates from within you, neither the good nor the bad. It's something, it's always in relation to the external world response, and you're emotional as long as there are things to be emotional in relation to. They do not exist within you. And on the contrary, the intellect, logical part, on the other side, it's a lot less rational than the emotions. And this thing, the meltdown, this is something coming from the inside, which means not emotional. I have a very, very clear awareness or sense for this, and how they build up inside of you, and how they the pressure keeps rising, because this, once again, is not emotional. The emotional pressure is what comes from the world. This is a way of meeting this, matching this, you know, like a balloon, bringing this into a vacuum, into outer space. It will explode simply because the inner pressure is higher than the outer. If on the other hand, bringing it down, deep down in some deep water, deep sea grave, what will happen? The opposite is imploding. Why? Because the external pressure is higher than the internal. Simple as that. And yeah, the emotional piece of this is a pressure from the outside. This thing that you are building up is actually a logical matter. This is defense escape plan, and even if not exactly conscious, it's still rather cold and in a way rational. But you let things have their own way, kind of. And the rational part of this is that imagine in a hunter society dealing with wildlife and being attacked, and this acting in an unexpected way might actually be the thing saving your ass, because this may actually give you those 5 seconds of time when that you can use to run or hit, whatever. This, I would say, is the meltdown. I have been through a few of them over the years.